let's see where we're at. Alright, that brings us to the edge. Alright, my main man, what time is it?
It is 174
174
100 5413.
174 100 and then 5413. All right, so my major question is, are you able to detail to me how the yes-no complete process is in your best, with your communication? Are they talking to each other or are they talking to you?
See, alive.
You okay?
I need paper.
You want to draw in here? You want to step up?
Sure.
Okay. There you go.
All the nervousness.
Oh, it's all right. They're real cheap. So
Can I just
you
slide right here?
Yeah, we can turn it. I'll adjust the camera a little bit. We should be good. All right. Walk us through it.
So, my voices are mostly women, mainly because the voice of man speaks through a woman, and if a woman speaks with the man's voice, they are considered evil and are shut down.
Okay.
What we're talking about is this.
Right.
And I have to say that I lied to you about the X, meaning yes, no, complete.
Okay.
It's actually yes, no, complete, or if you want to use it in a different section, shadow, light, complete, and you can flip it for the Japanese.
Okay. That works out.
Yeah. But the reason why they do that is because they're trying to decode certain information that they get from books.
Yeah.
Especially the Bible. Because they read the Old Testament.
Okay.
As a book of no. They say no to it.
Yeah.
Everything that's in it.
And that's the law, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
What happens after that is what you just said. And so there's two sides to I'm trying to get there. Two sides to the understanding of everything is basically asking, what do you believe in? And that's the law. Or if you're, strict? Yeah, about what it means.
Yeah.
And then you keep challenging it. We call that severity. So the law gives us the symbols and the meanings of the first time you went through it.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you ever read a book twice,
Right.
you get critical of it.
Mm-hmm.
So when you come back to it, you have to be severe about what you're doing.
Yeah.
So that's what it is. This right here is something else.
Mm-hmm.
I can't explain it to you right now.
That's fine.
It's a dark path.
Okay.
Okay.
And that's Beta Wolf?
Yeah, Zeta Zeta Beta Wolf.
Okay. So, good point. It's like when you read the second one, you do analytical processes, and then you try to you're hard on yourself because you may have interpreted it the wrong way.
Yeah.
That's where it comes.
And that's where this comes in too. So that way, when they read the Bible, all they do is just
Yeah. Okay.
mainly because they do it. And I tell them the truth when I say numbers.
Go for it. And then I want to go into my crazy rant then. Numbers.
Because the Bible, the first part of the Bible,
Yeah.
on Gematria.
Yeah, Gematria.
Yeah, that's about numbers.
Right. And that's
So
the fourth
this is
book
where
of
it
the Bible.
comes. This is where I'm asking, does that come from?
Okay.
Which she hasn't given me an answer yet.
Alright.
So, yeah. I'm done.
Okay. Can I borrow that?
Yeah.
Alright, so I oh god, these dried out. Alright. So basically, I took 24 pieces of tape to make this.
Feather number.
Yeah. There's 12 on each side. Binary, which is, I'm going to do it where I can see it, but it always starts with a 1. Every number starts with a 1. And then if it's a 0 following it, it's times 2. And then if there's another one, so that's 1. And then we've got a bridge, and that's 2. So if I put a 1 here, you carry this, the same process of the 0, the whole thing, plus 1. So plus 1 equals, so it's times 2, so that would be 4, and then 5. Okay? So it's times 2. You take the previous sum, you multiply it times 2, and then add 1. That's how the system works.
Okay.
But it always starts with 1. Your bit information. So that's what you gotta focus on. So when defining that, you have different methods of doing it. But this is the basic understanding of EL 5. Not going to get into this, the thing, but anyways. Which then there's 1, 2, 3. So that's why we have 7 days a week. All right. And can you guess why we have 52 weeks in a year?
I didn't know you have 52 weeks in a year.
Yeah, we always, yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Do you have any idea?
No.
All right, the letter Y is in what position?
Middle position.
25th. Okay. Why do we have 20? Why is that 25? Is it my arms springing off from my chest right there? My heart location? And then I got 2 hands with 5 fingers.
Okay.
So, anyways, 52. And then this then branches off to 511, which we discussed yesterday, which is a prime. And then the 50 is 3, 6, 5, 9. All right, so you are what you see. All right. So if you see yourself as a certain thing, that's what you're going to present to the world. But anyways, now there's the leap year, which I'm not going to discuss because that correlates to that. It happens every 4th. So there's other logic in there, but every 4th year. So the simple way I would break this down would be that times 4, which I'm not going to be able to do. I can do each one individually. 12, and that's 24. That's 5, so that's 20. And then 4 times, that's 36, right? Anyways, you would just add it up that way, so we got 6, 3, 6, 4, 1. Neither here nor there. If you do it this way, it would be 2. Carry the 1. 1, 2, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. 92. Anyways, this does not explain the 72-year progression of the solar mass, which will be addressed later. Right now we're focusing on the clock. So what I did, I don't know, I'm not sure if you watched that video. Anyways, this is my interpretation of the Hebrew body. So that is literally built for my hands on each side to feel the exterior force. So it's like an antenna. So there's an A in the center. That's what these legs are. So think of an antenna that is picking up signals from geographical locations. So that's how we listen to Mother Earth. But technically, this is free flowing, but it's a continual vibration. So that if we want to channel or force our information out, we've got to learn how to manipulate this. So the decision becomes, do I just force it? Or do I try to just amplify by many degrees? I'll just put many.
I have to tell you,
Alright.
I haven't gotten to space yet.
Yeah.
I've been stuck with my wife. She's Christian.
Yeah.
A die-hard Christian. And she died by the hands of a Muslim
Yeah.
man that she was cheating on me with.
Yeah.
Yes, that is cheating. Okay. So we're trying to figure out how to say heaven and hell on earth, because that's the advanced ontology. It's like,
Is it a? Hold on.
yeah,
Is it O-N?
it's Eaton, but there's an actual word that I need to look up.
Okay. Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna go for it. Yeah, you're gonna have to press the ink's running out. Okay.
It means to go up or down.
Right.
On a scale.
That becomes a superset.
Yeah. And then also, in that up or down, it's like severity of log. Whoops. Right here. Law. Severity.
Okay.
But, what are we talking about?
I don't know. You brought up heaven or hell, which brought up a good point because you're looking down into hell. Period.
Oh, space. They came from the future is time and space, interdimensional travel. They did not move from one point. They just moved everything around itself.
Mm-hmm.
So I was being conducted on.
Mm-hmm.
We're not working in space yet because my wife is still doing this one.
Right.
Heaven and hell on earth.
Right.
And that's my video game. Once I figure out how to make batteries out of the human mind.
Yeah.
And their actions.
Yeah, the energy and stuff.
Yeah, or like a computer, like I said before,
right.
with a bed.
Right.
Then I can like spring in and say, like, these actions need to be performed on this trip that is idle, because you can't have there's certain things that we talked about with ships in space, because it's like noise.
Right.
Too much noise, you can get heard in the darkness, and whatever is in the darkness can see you and follow you because you're making that noise.
Yeah. So why are they mimicking you?
Why are they mimicking me? Because I'm the only one that's being seen. Oh shit, notorious. Oh, there's this thing called Claimant C, and it's basically everything. It's pixels.
Okay.
First Contact.
The movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
So, but everyone's having first contact. How do they? What's the point of the whole thing?
What do you mean?
Who was the first to have first contact, and how are we to verify the situation?
Alright, so it was a Voyager.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then my internal spirit
Yeah.
is like that.
Okay. So there's a movie called Voyager, I believe, with Chris Pratt.
I mean the
action.
no
Or Star Trek.
satellite.
Okay, satellite. How does that work? All right. So anyway, satellites out in space look different than the ones on Earth. But you basically have this thing. You've got your receiver, and then you've got the big dish. This tiny thing is getting all the information. So I don't know how else to do that.
Happy birthday, Ricky.
Anyways, but so where's the satellite then? Space or on a?
Do you know anything about Voyager?
No. Oh, you're talking about the
Space satellite.
Okay. So theirs looks more like this because they have the solar panels on each side, which looks like a bird. But anyways, and then they just beep. It radiates out. So anyone can technically listen to it, but if you don't have the information or the decode process, which a lot of them you can find online, you wouldn't be able to read it. You want the other side? You want a clean slate?
No, I'm good.
Alright, I'm going to check the time. Alright, what did you write? Because it's kind of running out. Can you read?
Okay. God speaks through ones and zeros. How? Sunlight. Propagation of waves.
Of waves, yeah.
Into the human eyes.
Right.
And then the cognition picks up chemicals and symbols. And you can tell something is blue by the acceptance of law, or something is red by the excess of law.
Okay.
But
problem is, I don't know if my blue is the same as your blue.
yes,
Right. It's an underlying theme that everyone in psychosis runs through.
so what happens then is you have to explain yourself through action,
Right.
which is where you get with claimant C,
Okay.
you have the four turtles.
Fork. Okay.
Get it?
Yeah. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
Yeah. The med industry pushes that narrative quite a bit because they each have their different psychosis. So.
So I got started on when I was real young. They came to me like,
Yeah. I saw the turtle under the flat Earth. That's why I say that because
yeah,
it's lifted up.
Discworld.
Yeah. CDs and there's the loop. So, all right. Do you mind if I branch in real quick?
Go ahead.
All right. So here's
Sorry about not talking while I was writing.
You're good. It takes time. So the main issue is, all right, let's use the Final Matrix, or we just watch Black Adam. Same thing. He processes at a higher speed. Okay. So in the Matrix, they have bullet time. So the one guy, so they kept it as simple as possible. So this is our normal. That's what we viewed the movie as. Bullet time was up here, and then we have the hyper bullet time. So basically, the one, that's all they can process as because they're tied into the computer. But if your pure programs are ones and zeros, you can work the hyper realm. So, but the problem is trying to define that and try to show people what's actually going on. And I call that timing. So if you have done the research and start questioning what's really going on, this is my personal opinion, so I'm going to say in my humble opinion, men are raised to be like this. Like there's a timing. You know when to step in. You know, for some reason you have this driving force, this inkling, stomach, whatever, and you know you have feelings at that point, which branches back into Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but I don't like them. I like the movie. Anyways, I got lost here. Every time I have to deal with feelings, there's usually a repercussion that happens when I do true honesty, like we had yesterday. Not a big ordeal, but you have to learn how to disassociate. Because what you'll find is someone with psychosis is going to say they did that. I made that happen. So the problem is like they have no proof. And what they start doing, and this is with trauma as well, when they start to get cred, is they'll say, follow the steps, I'll walk you through it, blah, blah, blah. But one has nothing to do with the other. That's what you got to understand. So you can accept that that's their belief, but is it your belief? That's where you need to separate. And I explained that horribly. But men innately, because that's how we're raised, do pecking order. And even though an action may have seemed aggressive, that may be the restrictive language that they were working with. So, and I have to understand that myself, like maybe they don't have the words. So, what do? I don't know. There's just a big question there at that point. I'm still trying to figure that one out. Because every time you talk about existential stuff, and it's making sense and everything's tying together into a tight little package.
What is that? Is it like a bee thing? Where like
you shine your light.
And someone
you
comes
tune
over
in.
here
Yes.
and mess with us.
Yeah. It's because they want to be part of the conversation in their own manner. So, but some people are always designed or choose to be in the negative, bad person role.
Yeah.
The problem is if they're presenting that in a non-threatening way, like he originally came in and just wanted to watch the news, that's in him. That's just he's always going to be triggered by something and wants to do something. So, yeah. So, still don't have the missing piece. I bridged in that. I don't know, like how many days. My inquiry would be the next step. Take this number and see what day of the year it falls on. So we have 365 in every fourth one. So that's times 3. And then The other one is 366 times 1. And then you have to determine which, you'll have two different answers, because if the final, depending on where you put the leap year. So if this rolls into a 4, it's trial and error until something makes sense. And then we get our information through our exterior environment as the fine-tuning fork. So it all comes back to the letter Y. That Y in the road. You made the choice. That's your choice. This is where I gotta go. Because that's already taken. And that goes back into pixels with the energy and trying to flare different colors and stuff. So I did a horrible job. There's probably going to be more information that comes along, but I just had to readdress this. So, and then trying to understand like what you can do with it. It's a little game, it's a little puzzle, but pretty simple. We established 12 hours each side, night and day, 24 hours. The same unit of measurement because of this, if you do 3 ones, is 7, 2, 3. So binary 7 if it was 1, 1, 1. So, and then you have to determine the center spot, and then from there you've got to learn how to number these. But we come back into color at that point with the idea of color. We don't know if our number 1 or 8 or whatever is the same as the other person. But we all can agree the center point is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you do that or that, so, or, yeah. So that's just us as an individual having one tied-in conversation. From there, emotions, whatever. Imagine this is our lifeline of experience, and we're just winding around here. And then once you get spazzed out too much, you yank that cable, and then all the information comes pouring out in chaotic matter, and then you've got your whatever they're trying to describe in quantum whatever. That's in my humble opinion. I could be completely wrong, so, but anyways. All right, do you have any more? I think we're good. We got another side. We can do another video later if you want to charge up.
I'm good.
All right, we good?
Ooh,
Yeah. You.
I think I'm consuming too much.